Thursday, February 23rd, 2023. You know, I used to grow up as a kid listening to Michael Jackson's music, and I think what really stuck with me the most was songs about world peace. Those are probably my favorite ones. You know, and it's weird because when you get older, and that was like in what the '90s, late '80s. I'm not exactly sure. I was a kid, so you know, didn't know if it was like music from the '80s or the '90s or what really. My mom and dad used to have the stereo system, you know, and what we had the double cassette greatest hits CD. And we used to listen to that. Well, I used to listen to that. I think my mom bought it. I'm not exactly sure, but it was Michael Jackson. It's crazy because I actually believed in those things. I think this was the first time I actually connected on various fronts. You know, the femininity of Michael. You know, uh, his heart space, the way he acted, just all the way around. It was something that I agreed to, and it's ironic now because as I got older, I got into more like Bob Marley because his music's more about like adult affairs, you know. But they're both hand in hand as artists and as people. You know, really had a big heart space. So that's what I really dedicated my life to. You know, done a lot of things in the dark that was supposed to help me heal. You know, supposed to help me heal because when you figure out what you really want out of life, and it's fairly simple because life is fairly simple. It's just a lot of complex things, details. You have to iron out. But I took a lot of time, listened to a lot of music. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be the best person that I felt like I needed to be for myself and for other people around me. But the first step in healing is to love yourself, forgiving yourself for the mistakes that were made, and just understanding what was supposed to happen, like what's the right thing to do. Not just for you, but for people that did you wrong. So you can come back to loving yourself and like also loving others. That way you can have that love energy You could smile and be as bright and beautiful as, you know, a celebrity. You know, I think it's just that the problem is the curse. You know what I'm saying? Of Cain and Abel type of situations. You know what I'm saying? Because Cain didn't have any love for himself. You know, which had turned. You know, he wasn't really trying to be the best version of himself and for others. Like Michael Jackson say, like, is there something in the world make it a better place for you and for me and for the entire human race? You know, it's that like that energy that people don't vibe with that really creates a situation where, you know, we can say all these different things. It's like we can do a psychological analysis, but really, when it comes down to it's just pure evil. Some people are just evil in this world. You know, like I said in the Dark Knight, movie. Some people can't be bargained. They can't be bought. They can't be reasoned with. That's because they're just evil. They don't live themselves, and they don't love anybody else. You know what I mean? So they have to pretend love or substitute real self-love with vanity and material things. You know, but at this point in time, we're in the digital era, so it's like vain thought processes. You know, thinking that you're better than somebody based off of your physical, makeup or things like that. Because you think that makes you think a different way or something like that, and you're supposed to change something. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that just don't have time for it because of the money. You know, you gotta like really take the time to just sit with yourself and go back in your childhood and just see how you were reared. And then when you remember those memories, like a TV show, you gotta be the director. Cut. Go back to the time where let's go back exactly at this point. Let's redo that one and replay it in the way it was supposed to happen in your head, and just sit with that and meditate with that. Just think about that, visualize that, the sounds, everything, the voice, your mother, father, whatever, the bully, your friends that betrayed you. You know, and it will help you actually heal. But it's only can be used for you. And it's a warning too that once again cannot be, you know, redone. You can't allow yourself to be around that energies because that's demonic, wicked energies. So anytime you see it, you have to call it. Flee from evil. Fighting it is okay, you can, but you're gonna get tired of fighting. That's why all wars end in peace treaties. You know, so that's about it.